All right, welcome back to another awesome episode of Life on the Ave. This is episode 120. I am sitting here with my lovely husband, Vincent Garman. Hopping on this week, today is Monday, the 23rd. This will come out next Monday, but today's the snow day. So we had a nice little fun surprise supposed blizzard. We didn't get hit too hard up here, thankfully.
Nor'easter,
sure.
Dover got smacked, though.
Smacked, and slower lower. Yeah, they got smacked. But so far, so good up here. It's pretty much melting outside. Most of the driveways are clear. Our sidewalk's clear. Looks like the street's in good shape. It's really just like the people that get snowed in by the plows, like the cars.
We talking weather?
We're talking weather.
Talking weather.
But hopefully, by the time this airs on Monday, the snow is officially gone. It should be like 50 degrees this week. Hopefully, everything's melted, and we can officially get out of this winter slump we've been in, because that last snowstorm was pretty brutal. We looked at snow for 2 weeks straight, 3 weeks straight.
I got bad news.
Yeah, I know. There's snow in the forecast for next week.
Yeah, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday.
I saw it too.
We're talking weather. Also, a chance of snow on Wednesday and Thursday as well, too.
I know.
And Friday.
I know.
My goodness.
I know, but we were talking earlier this morning, like we've had some pretty rough marches, so we can't be so surprised.
See, my opinion of it is the weather has shifted. If we're
Right.
on a Delaware weather guy, watch out. We're coming for your job. But
No, we can never. He's the best.
yeah, but I think the seasons have shifted.
Right.
Which leads me to my next point. Lacrosse is a spring sport.
Yeah, apparently not, because they're already playing.
Yeah, it should not be played in January and February.
Yeah, but then they end up playing in June after they graduate. They're still
Memorial
playing.
Day is when
It's insane.
the season ends.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. They need to condense that season and start it later, or just put it inside.
I have heard of a few possible theories, though, for college lacrosse.
Let's hear
It
it.
doesn't necessarily work out as well for high school lacrosse, but that doesn't really start until middle of March. But college lacrosse, so the first 4 weekends, they're talking about possibly being like, hey, let's do them at like satellite sites. Bring like 12 teams, play it, 12, 2, 4, 6, 8, playing like, Florida, play up in Syracuse in the Dome, in Detroit in the Dome, Dallas, Texas, and just have like a few like satellites. So instead of having that end of year experience or like the end of season experience with the quarterfinals, bringing that way. And I thought that was a great way to grow the game. So yeah, who knows? But God, dude, playing lacrosse outside in the spring.
I just can't imagine. People are playing right now in the snow.
Yeah, it stinks. It's not fun.
It's not fun. It's too cold. It's not. Outdoor sports should not be played in the snow.
Injury prone. Yeah, it's rough.
Yeah, exactly. Your bones are freezing.
Are you excited to be a mom outside?
I'm nervous about it. So for those of you that don't know, I played indoor sports only. So I played basketball and volleyball growing up, and I have since been exposed to the outdoor sports world just by being with you, going to lacrosse games mostly. But, nieces and nephews, all that with the baseball games and all that. So I am sure to be an outside sports mom, considering our son absolutely loves baseball, football, lacrosse, all things outdoors. It seems like our daughter might be taking after my path with the indoor sports, between knock on wood cheerleading. She seems to have a big interest in. And then she says she wants to play volleyball. So we'll
Gymnastics.
see. Gymnastics. Yeah. So we'll see. She might be my indoor girly. But our son will most certainly be playing outdoor sports. So I'm very nervous. When we go to Dick's, I definitely look over and glance over at the outdoor gear. If I can get the gear, I think I can do it. I need the good seat for the bleachers. I need the good the tent,
check out the
chair.
mom gear.
We're talking about swag, okay. Outdoor swag. I need to have the best coat on the market, the best boots on the market. If I'm going to be outdoor, I'm going to be committed, and I'm going to be warm.
Are going to be yelling?
No. I can't see a world where I'm a yelling parent. No. I'm a firm believer in let the coaches coach.
What about yelling for excitement?
Excitement, sure. Cheering. Yes, I will be cheering. I will be like, hell yeah, if they score or do something well. But no, I will not be. I will not be a yeller.
HE double hockey sticks?
As someone that grew up with a yelling parent, I knew I would never be a yelling parent.
Alice was a yeller?
No. you can guess who was the yeller. No. Front row yellers are not my style. So I learned that.
What about yelling at the ref?
No, absolutely not okay.
No.
No, it's a hard no.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's a hard no. I will not be speaking to anyone.
What about an audible gasp
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's human nature.
Okay. Human nature.
Yeah, but I will not be yelling.
Audible disappointment,
Oh, yeah, no. Yeah. But not loud enough that the kid can hear or the coach can hear.
Now, question for you, because it's taken up yesterday morning and a little bit of this morning on the recap. Hockey indoor sport.
I know.
Cold.
Hockey just won the gold medal, both women's and men's, and we watched the men's game yesterday. The kids loved it. We were doing USA chants, all the things, and our son Winslow asked for a hockey net for Christmas. So he got a hockey net and some hockey sticks for Christmas. He says he wants to play hockey. He's just an all-around athlete. Like, he just wants to play any sport anytime. So does he actually want to play hockey? Who knows? Hockey was fun to watch. I really enjoy this. I think it's a cool sport. Like, I don't mind going to a Flyers game. You're inside. Again, indoor sport.
You beat
I love
the hottest hockey mom.
My issue with hockey is just it's a lot of gear. We grew up, going to Chris Wong hockey practices, hockey games, all that. And he was in like 4th grade with like this massive hockey bag. It stunk. It was all their gear smells so bad. Sticks. It's just a lot. The skates, the pads, it's a lot. It's a lot.
The thing I don't like about hockey right now is just like the timing of it. Like, the kids who I grew up with playing hockey, they wouldn't practice till like 10 p.m. or like 5
rink
a.m.
space. It's not like there's a rink every block like basketball courts. Like,
yeah, it's tough.
Soccer fields. Like, there's 3 rinks in northern Newcastle, in Newcastle County, maybe.
It's tough.
Maybe.
No, actually,
So
there's
rink
a
space
decent
is hard
amount
to
in
get.
Newark. Yeah.
Yeah, there's a couple in Newark. So I don't know if he specifically asks, Mom, I want to play hockey. Who am I to deny him of that? But I'm not going to be pushing I'm not going to say, hey, Winslow, you want to sign up for hockey? That will not be coming out of my mouth. No way.
Yeah, no, we had to train him yesterday. He wanted the red team to win.
He kept saying red team. He was crying.
Which is usually decent.
I know, but he was
Red,
crying
white, and
every
blue.
time when the USA team scored. He cried because he said, I want the red team. And then he finally understood that
Yeah, we're the good
white
guys.
team is the good guys, and they're from the same place as us, and the red
Yeah.
team's from far away.
Yeah, what's a kilometer?
What?
Do you know what a kilometer is?
Yeah, like a unit of measurement.
Yeah, it's what Canada uses.
Got
and
it.
the rest of the world. We're the different ones.
Yeah, we're the weirdos. But yeah, we'll see. We'll see what sports our kids end up playing. But yeah, excited to hop on with you, my husband. This podcast studio has been updated since we last sat down together, which has been fun. We recently renovated our office at the end of / beginning of this year, end of last year. And how do you think it turned out?
It's great. Well, it really puts it to the test. If you build it, will they?
Will they come? We'll see.
We'll see. Patrick's in here. He loves it.
We have a lot of guests that are like teetering, rescheduling, can't make it, weather challenges. We have some really strong guests lined up that just like I can't get over the fence. So you're my guest this week.
Thank you. Yeah. The guest by default. It feels an honor to be here. And I appreciate you having me on. Yeah. What else you got for me?
You tell me. What's the latest and greatest in the Vince Garman world?
Latest and greatest in the Vince Garman world. Well, if you haven't heard, my wife tore her meniscus, which has been the talk of the town.
Talk of the town.
Yeah.
I did not post it. Let it be known.
No.
I was ready to hide this from the world and never let it be known.
No, but it's one of those things where people ask you like, hey, how's your life going? Like, how's everything going? Baby good? Mom good? And like for once in a while, I always like,
We're
no.
not good.
Like I have something you could pray for me for. They're like,
Yeah, we're not
what?
good.
My wife tore her meniscus.
Yeah, we were down bad.
Is she going to get surgery?
Is she not? Is she not? It was a hot topic. Yeah.
It was a hot topic.
Yeah. So for those of you that don't know, I've torn my ACL twice, once in college, once after college. And then just a weird fluke accident, just sitting on the floor with the kids, kind of like moved my body weird. Fun fact, your ligaments are super soft when you are in your 3rd trimester, which I am with my 3rd baby. And I just like popped something in my knee, and I was in denial about it for about 24 hours, ended up needing to go to the hospital because I couldn't walk. And, fast forward, you get a MRI and you find out that your meniscus is totally misplaced. And we had a fun week-long process of trying to decide what to do next. Our doctors were telling us I had to get surgery. Crazy. I was 32 weeks pregnant at the time. Doctors are insisting that I need to get surgery. Everyone in your life around you is telling you you're crazy. Why would you get surgery?
Don't let them put you under.
Don't let them put you under. Don't get surgery. You're crazy. Wait till the baby's born.
Just wait.
Yeah, just wait till the baby's born. And I'm
Like,
like,
oh my God.
okay, well, let's role play that out. Putting me on 10 weeks potentially of bed rest, and then not being able to walk, aka not being able to take care of a newborn. So it was a hard decision to make, but ultimately we decided to just put the faith in the doctors that were taking care of me, both my orthopedic doctor and my OBGYN, and we decided to go ahead and get the surgery. So had a full knee surgery at 32 weeks pregnant at Christiana Hospital. I had 12 people in the room, which was both terrifying and reassuring all at the same time. I did not go under, which was a huge blessing. I basically got all the drugs that they would give you for a C-section. And it was terrifying, but I don't know. I just put all my faith in God and just prayed that he led me to the right places and the right people, and whatever was meant to be would be. My biggest fear was waking up and not having a baby inside me, because that was a chance that they would, just take the baby.
Just a very casual drop that they dropped on us.
Yeah. They're like, if something goes wrong, we'll just deliver the baby. And you're just like, what?
32 weeks.
What? I'm like, we don't have a car. We don't have a car seat. We don't have a nursery.
No.
We don't have a single diaper, a single bottle. We have nothing. But it all worked out. Baby's here. Baby's good. I can walk again. I'm off crutches finally after like 13 days.
Are you done with your shots? Tomorrow's like your last day of your shots.
Done with my shots. I had to take, what were they? Blood thinners?
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, trying to battle through with minimal to no pain medicine. It was a crazy experience, but shout out our team, shout out the village that stepped up and took care of the babies. Well, they're not babies anymore, but the older kids. And yeah, we're here, we're moving. I start physical therapy this week, and now my latest appointment, they said we need you to we're now prepping for labor. So it's just crazy to go from let's get your knee better to now, hey, let's make sure you're strong enough to deliver a baby, because you need your legs to deliver a baby.
Correct.
You've been there twice.
Power squeezing.
Yeah, so now we're prepping to deliver a baby. I'm 34 weeks. When this comes out, I'll be 35. And I gave birth to Murphy at 37. So baby will be here soon. Baby's coming whether we like it or not.
Oh my goodness.
I know. How are you feeling about baby number 3?
Just kind of like ready for it. Like, all right, like I feel like we've been pregnant forever.
But also so fast. We did find out at the end of July. Yeah, so it's been a long time.
Yeah, July 23rd.
Yep.
So
I love how you know that date as like D-Day.
That's
D-Day. That's when my husband went sober. This third baby, he went sober with me. So
correct. We
haven't had any substances, any vices, nothing in how many days? Do you even know? Usually he has a countdown. Because I always bet him he could never go sober. He could never, give up a happy hour, etc. And he did go sober with me, this baby. So
been since July.
If you have a husband or, baby daddy that's willing to go sober with you, I highly recommend it. It's been nice. There's no, let's stop for one more drink. There's no, I'm going to go out to happy hour with so-and-so. It's been nice. We've been bonding through it. How many days has it been?
215 days.
Wow. How do you feel? That's the longest you've ever been, probably ever.
Yeah.
Since what? What would you say was your first substance you had? How old were you probably? Beer. First beer.
Yeah.
How old were you?
I was junior year of high school.
Really? You didn't drink before that?
The first time that we partied.
You got drunk.
Yeah.
What would you say was your first beer? I was probably 8th grade.
The first
one random. Yeah.
God, 12 years old.
Yeah,
10 years old.
But you would say junior year was your first drinking experience.
Yeah, first high school
mine was
beer.
junior year too.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and yeah.
Here you are, sober as hell. Yeah.
Did take a Pepto-Bismol though this weekend.
I don't think that counts. Got crazy with the Pepto. Yeah. But we're prepping for baby. All is good. We're excited. More babies in this office is more blessings. And what's going to happen. I'm going to go into labor and we're going to sell 5 houses from the hospital. It's the same thing as you go on vacation and you get so busy. It's have a baby and get busy. So
excited for your maternity leave?
What maternity leave?
What, you just love working yourself to death?
Yeah, pretty much. Yeah. So for Murphy, I've calculated it was 6 days was her first day in the office. Was I actively working from my phone?
Yeah.
Yeah. Murphy went on listing photos at 10 days old.
Yeah.
And then Winslow was probably shorter than that. So I am hoping to I've gotten better at working from home. So I'm hoping to at least work from home with this baby. So am I, laid up and napping all day by any means? Probably not. But, how blessed am I that I can work with a newborn?
God bless.
So yeah, we'll see what that maternity leave looks like. I told myself I was going to do it this time, but as we get closer, I don't think it's very realistic of me to think I would actually turn it off.
What would your dream maternity leave look like?
Like the ones I see on TikTok when people like go rent a hotel and live somewhere for like 3 weeks, and you have like night nurses
What
and
do
all that.
they do? Yeah, is that
You
what
have
they
like
do?
night nurses and
Really?
at the like at a hotel, like they would come in and take the baby, and yeah, they would help you with cleaning pump parts and all the shenanigans, diaper changes, all that. You just go to a hotel. But I would miss the older kids a lot, so I don't know.
Could they come too?
They would visit.
They would visit.
Yeah, no, I would say that, or just not having my phone, just like zero phone. The phone is the hardest part. You can't turn it off. Yeah, just no phone would be my dream maternity. Like 2 weeks of no phone. So if you're out there and you have a real maternity, what's that like?
Yeah, let me know.
Like people that clock in and clock out to work, like,
Let me know.
nobody's calling you, no one's texting you. What is that like? I will never know.
I get a little at these people that like structure it where mom takes the paternity and then dad takes the paternity.
Yeah.
And I'm like, what are you guys doing? Like, this isn't like real life. But I guess
And
it's
then they
like
end
their
up
real
being
life.
like 8 months off, like 8 months of no childcare.
And it's like their real life, but
And
like
it's cool. The dad gets to bond with the baby big time. Like
Do they?
one-on-one time. Yeah. When the dad gets that like 3 months and mom's back at work, like the dad gets so much bonding time with the baby. I think it's good.
yeah, sure.
You would take a paternity in a second.
Yeah, 100%. Yeah. Yeah. But like I feel like we kind of did. Like our kid grew up here in the office.
Yeah,
like,
they were. Yeah. And the baby swing will be right back out.
Yeah.
Yeah. So that's coming
Like
up.
how hard are you actually grinding that like you gotta take off? I'm just curious. Like
Me?
no, just like people in general
Oh.
that like
Well, you've seen what it does to you.
yeah, for sure. Yeah.
I think you should take off.
Yeah. I think so as well too. Yeah. I'm just like I just think it's funny when they like structure it like,
Oh, the
like back to back like that.
Yeah.
Cause I'm just like, wait, what? You
Yeah.
get a whole year?
Yeah.
Like
Not always a year, but yeah, some people do.
or like yeah, whatever it is like that.
Mom gets 4 or
extended
5
time.
months. Dad gets 3-4 months.
Yeah.
What is that noise?
Because I always crack up because like dad, it's somebody's running the washing machine upstairs.
No.
Your boy Bright. Yeah, but dad gets like the months 4 to 7 or whatever.
Yeah. Yeah.
It's just like
Baby can hold their head up.
Yeah.
That's what I'm
It's just
saying. I think
funny.
it's good. They bond with the baby. So yeah, that's the update on the babes. We're on baby watch
we got
here.
a name picked out.
We don't have a name picked out. We're struggling with names. I think it's just because we love our first 2 kids so much. Their
Should we
names
name
so
him
much.
Elliot? Her Elliot.
Elliot for Elliot Ave. Patrick
Way
Elliott.
too popular of a name these
It's
days.
a huge popular name these days.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I think our kids are gonna go to school with a million Ellies.
Yeah, boys and girls.
Boys
Elliot.
and girls. Yeah.
Yeah, so if anyone has any name suggestions, comment below. We have strong names for our first 2, Murphy and Winslow, and so it's hard to compete with those 2 names. So we're very picky. I don't like names that end in N because Garmin is such a hard N at the end, so I don't like names that end in N. I prefer 2-syllable names, but I'm flexible on that. Yeah, we'll see.
What else you got for me?
How do you think the year's going so far? We're in halfway through February. How do you think the outlook is for the team? All things business.
You're definitely throwing us a big curveball, couple curveballs with this office renovation, and then with this knee thing. I think we're still just coming out of it. We have a teammate still battling through some postpartum and some life stuff. So I'm excited to like you can see her like start to slowly get better and better. So I'm excited to see Jade get back up to her speed. Toots is doing his thing. Caitlin's doing her thing. Patrick's doing his thing. And just excited to see where everybody's at with it. So I would love to like get back to doing my thing. I'm trying to figure out what my thing is. Some people say I'm doing too much. Some people say I'm doing too little.
Some people say those things back to back
Yeah, back to back. So
in the same sentence.
Yeah, so I don't really know what to do.
He's referencing his wife.
But yeah, we're just I'm just really excited to just still be here.
Yeah.
And to just be like, all right, like this is not the be all end all. Like my kids are alive, my wife's alive. Like it's okay.
Yeah. And I think we're doing a better job lately of like, okay, how can we help people as opposed to like, how can we make the next sale? How can we, get to 100 houses? It's like, okay, well, who's reaching out the hand to help or who's raising the hand to help? How can we help them? And if I think that's our like moral compass, if that's what we come back to, I think the rest will fall into place.
Yeah. Now you've only attended one since you had the surgery and stuff like that. But team practice, what do you think of team practice?
GG Book Club.
Yeah, GG Book Club.
Yeah, I think it's good. It's good. I think Jade kind of hit the nail on the head in her, we each got a chance to speak, and she kind of said like 2023, when they all joined the team, 2022, 2023, Vincent was really big on training. Everybody was new to the business. Let's get us all up to speed. Let's, really like hone on our craft. And then 2024, 25, it was like 1,000 miles an hour, where we were selling houses left and right. Just so busy. Everybody kind of just put their head down. And now it's like, okay, let's get back to the basics. Like the market's maybe not what it was those 2 years when things were just like flying off the shelves. Like, okay, like let's get into good systems. Let's get into good practices. Let's get into, not cutting corners and all those good things. So I think it's good that we're doing it just to get back to the basics, because I think a lot of it is repetitive, things that everyone already knows, but maybe, has let slide over the last couple of years. So I think it's good. I think it's good to get us all together at the same table without our phones, without our computers, like actually honing in our craft, because this is, a very competitive industry. And in order to, get the house you want these days, it really matters who you're working with. So we want to be the best.
Correct. Yeah, I think the biggest thing is slowing down. Is, Wednesday afternoon, 1:00, like, there shouldn't really be anything going on in your life.
We were trying to force Monday morning meetings, and it was just a waste. Yeah. Like Monday morning is not it in residential real estate. You're coming off the weekend. Maybe you put a deal or two under contract. Your phone's blowing up from the weekend. Like Monday mornings was not it.
No.
Or, you're taking it slow because you worked all day Sunday, and you're, taking your slow morning Monday morning. So we realized that Monday meetings were not working.
No. And they worked for a season of our lives, but like this is like the new season. Mm-hmm. And for me, my goal for a couple things are, number one, slow down. Like I think if you probably ask any teacher who does like assigned reading sort of deal, like on average, out of 20 kids in your class, how many of them actually do the reading? And it's a small handful who do it like consistently.
Right.
And so it's like, all right, like we're going to read the book together. Like,
yeah, we read out loud.
Yeah. And I would do this with my lacrosse teams, be like, guys, are you guys actually hitting the wall? Yeah, I'm hitting the wall sort of deal. Like working on my stick skills. Be like, all right, like we're going to start off every practice hitting the wall. Like this is what it looks like. Free throws
for basketball. Are you actually hitting free throws after practice?
Yeah. Right. And so like, you got to work that in, and slowing it down, like intentionally going super slow is, what in turn is going to get us to go super fast, where, we can slow down our habits and slow down, our reactions to get them so second nature, mm-hmm. where it just runs like this sort of deal. So that way when things pick up, it's like, okay, boom, like here's my process. Like, new buyer comes in, like, boom, and I can work through that process. Seller comes in, boom, 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 boom. And, if someone goes down, the next person's got to be able to step up. So for those of you out there paying attention, we're reading a handful of books. So we're starting off with some real estate books. So I'm excited about that. And then everybody on the team has their own book. Have you read any of your book yet?
Yeah. I think I've already read it a couple times. But yeah, not recently. I haven't in the last couple of days.
Yeah. Okay.
But my book is Who, Not How. Trying to find your who's in life. Yeah. Not trying to do everything yourself.
Yeah. So I went through and I picked out a book for all the agents on the team. And there was a couple times, like so far in just our second practice, where people were talking and like, I'm making eyes with my wife and she's like winking at me. I got a smile on
my face winking at you.
Yeah. Yeah. Cause it's like, wow, like,
these books were specifically picked for each person.
And like watching these guys, have the realization.
The light bulb moments.
Like, whoa, like light bulb went off. Ding, ding, ding. And it's exciting. So we'll see, what happens.
GG team practice, GG book club.
With these guys, yeah. And I'm not trying to like rush through it.
No, you definitely are taking your time.
Yeah.
As painful as it was for me to sit there.
Yeah. But
I'm just such a go. It's hard for me to sit still and slowly read a book out loud.
Yeah. Like when's the last time you read a book out loud with a group of people?
Bible studies, that's it.
Before that?
Yeah, before that, none.
7th grade?
Yeah.
Maybe.
8th grade, maybe.
Yeah.
Definitely not high school.
No.
Definitely not college.
No.
Yeah.
So, like, that's where it's like, hey, we're intentionally slowing down, taking notes, talking about this stuff. And you know, how you practice is how
It'll
you
pay
play.
off. Yeah, it'll pay off.
Yeah, so I'm excited for that. Any thoughts on the board over there?
Yeah, we
Gigi?
also have a new board. We're kind of trying to keep track, a little bit of a competitive spirit to it, you know, trying to keep track of who's setting appointments, who's bringing in leads, who's, you know, getting contracts out the door. Just like a nice little friendly competition between us, and just tracking who's working, because you can tell when people are working and when they're not, because you can see when the contracts are being signed and deals are going out. So it's a fun little friendly competition. I think it's good. And it's all for fun, you know, maybe some rewards here and there, but I think it's good. I think we're all athletes on this team. We have a competitive nature to us, and I think it's a nice little way to track, you know, who's doing what.
Love it. Yeah. Anything else for me?
No, I think it was a good catch up. You know, we got a baby coming. By the time this comes out, it'll be 35 weeks. It's terrifying.
I had somebody text me today, say, hey, are you doing St. Patty's shirts? And I said,
No.
I said, maybe, probably not. I may be a father of 3 by then.
Literally.
Yeah.
I was thinking about it this morning. I'm like, oh, we have St. Patrick's coming up. And I'm like, who am I kidding? Like, trying to organize St. Patrick's shirts right now. Like, you know, we've been very much on our game for 5 years. Like, go, 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 go. We haven't missed a cookie. We haven't missed a event. We have not missed anything. And I'm just like, you know, it's okay if we miss a St. Patrick's t-shirt.
People want to know, are the shirts coming?
They want the shirt. I know.
Yeah, because the shirts are fire.
Gets me fired up. It's like going to make me want to do it.
St. Patrick's Day does get me fired up.
I know. But there's a high chance we'll have a baby by then. Or actively be having a baby.
And also, I'm sober, so.
Yeah, we're so sober. And we just redid our office. I don't want people coming in here and ruining it.
No.
Yeah, those
Yeah.
parties have popped off over the years.
We'll see. We'll see.
Different
Any
seasons.
fun TV shows you're watching?
Transition into some new stuff. Yeah, we're watching Lincoln Lawyer. We're big Lincoln Lawyer fans. And that's pretty much it. Lincoln Lawyer Summer House. We'll see what shows we get into on our supposed maternity leave.
Yeah, maybe The Chosen.
Yeah, we're working on that.
Yeah, maybe The Chosen.
We just are
We'll see.
tired by bedtime, and I just fall asleep. The Chosen puts me right to sleep.
Yeah, but we did crush Lincoln Lawyer last night, which was clutch. Great show.
Well, thanks for hopping on with me, honey. I think this is a good, solid episode. I like to do catching up with the Garmans. We tend to get good views on these. I don't know why. I guess people somewhat like us, I guess. But it's ultimately good for us. I like it. I think it's a good check-in for us, and look back on this as like a little time capsule. So this is mom pregnant with number 3. And yeah, we're ready to go. We'll meet this baby soon.
Love you guys. Peace.